I'm not on.
All right. You're. It's crookedy.
Is it?
Yeah. If we're gonna do that, we need at least so that it's not
It
skewed.
doesn't matter. I can take it off if I need to.
No, it's fine. We might do both. Hi. I have a wonderful guest today. This is Stephen Gordon. Do we do your middle initial?
E.
Stephen E. Gordon. And he's a Facebook friend, but he's also a friend of my son's, and he's a friend of my trainer. So I get to see him several times a week. And he's one of the nicest men with the biggest heart. And you can't tell by looking at him. We were talking earlier about him being a little scary looking with this hat, and I said, no, keep it on if that's what you want to wear. So we were just talking about happiness.
Happiness.
Yeah, and I have a guitar. He picked up my guitar and was talking about, tell me how you came to start playing guitar.
Well, thank you very much for that beautiful introduction, Kara.
It's the truth.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Happiness, for me, happiness is something that it has to come from within. Myself, I'm recently divorced, and one of the things that came from my foray into singledom, if I may make up a word real quick, is trying to find happiness. And for all the years that I was married, I have 2 kids, by the way, beautiful kids.
Adorable kids,
Thank you
yeah.
very much. They're good kids. And my ex-wife, she's a wonderful person. She helped me so much in realizing that she wasn't the source of my happiness, nor should she have been. My children were not the source of my happiness, nor should they have been. They add to that, certainly, no question.
Right.
But true happiness has to come from within. And I started to realize that I wasn't happy because I was denying myself happiness, my own happiness. And the things...
How were you doing that?
Very simply, I found out that I was denying myself my true happiness because I come from a family of musicians, and I was not playing music.
Oh. Yeah.
So I realized that, maybe there's something to this. Maybe if I pick up some kind of a musical instrument, then maybe I'd start to find happiness.
Right.
Now, I had no idea how to play, what it was that I would start to play, which was the 4-string bass guitar. But all I knew is that I loved the sound of it. I've always loved the sound of it, and I've always loved music, period. So one day I said, hey, you know what? Let's put it to the test. I'm going to go out and get a bass guitar.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach myself to play it, and I'm going to see if the happiness comes through. So, bam! I went out, got a bass guitar, came home. Babe, look at this.
You were still married at the time?
I was still married at the time.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was still married at the time. I said, babe, look at this. Bam! It's a guitar. And she goes, oh, that's great. What the hell are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
You don't know how to play this thing. And then it hit me. She's right. I don't know how to play it. But that's never stopped me before.
Did you notice when she didn't react as excitedly as you were about it, that it was maybe diminished for a moment? This excitement that you had?
The excitement, actually, no. The excitement never did.
You were you knew you were doing the right thing.
Yeah, I totally knew. I knew that this was it.
Yeah.
I knew that, let me back up a little bit. I didn't know how I was going to learn how to play it, but all I knew is that I was going to learn how to play it. And I told all my friends, I said, hey, I'm a bass player.
Good.
Yeah. And these were friends that didn't know that I wasn't a bass player.
Right.
So I just told them,
I'm a bass player. That's cool.
Not I'm going to become a bass player.
Right.
I am a bass player.
Yeah. It just hasn't revealed itself.
I'm a good one.
Yeah.
And that's what I told him.
Well, he just did a little quick, kind of plunking around on my guitar, and I was I mean, I'm just learning, so haven't done it for 30 years, so I was pretty impressed just with that little bit. We got to plug it in and see what happens, yeah.
We'll plug it in.
I think, one of the things that you all know I like to teach is basically how to be happy and that we are responsible for our own happiness. So we were talking about this in the other room, and I said, stop, let's talk about that here, because it's really kind of, happiness is there. It's in you. It's finding that channel.
Absolutely.
You found a channel. And one of the detriment, that's not the right word, but the things that keep us from being happy is we think we can find it outside of ourselves through a person, partnership, or even our children, like you said. It's not the kids, or our home, or our job, or that car. Yeah, it's in there, and now it's finding the channel, and you found it. You knew.
I knew it. There was no question about it.
Creativity is one of the best ways to channel happiness.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. I mean, and the funny thing is that one of the things that I've begun talking to my friends about, I see lots of my friends, and it's so sad that so many of my friends and people that I love and know, they base all their happiness upon their wallet or their purse.
Yeah.
And I say, it's really sad that has to happen, because I'm at my happiest now when I'm at my poorest, state in terms of financial.
Well, that's because you have so many. Divorce is expensive, and with 2 kids, yes.
It is, so. but the happiness though, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Wouldn't trade it for the world.
Thank you. That's great. All right, that's it for now. That's just a little bit on happiness. You're responsible for your own happiness, and all you need to do is find the channel.
Find the channel. It's there. It's there within you.
So that's it for now. I'm Kara O. and Stephen Gordon. E. Gordon. Wishing you lots of lip smack and love. Mwah!